Hey there, my name is Angela and welcome to my channel, The Woodland Gardener. If you're new here, welcome. This is where I provide how-tos and inspiration for all of us aspiring gardeners out there. And if you saw the intro, that's how I used to store all my seeds, just in small Ziplocs within larger gallon-sized Ziplocs. And it seemed to work pretty well until it just stopped working. I was getting to the point where I was acquiring so many seeds and my collection was getting bigger that it became one Ziploc, then two, and then it got up to 3. And there's a number of reasons why it started driving me batty, which I'll get to in just a moment. So my wish with this video is to share with you guys my new way to store gardening seeds, and it's turned out to be the perfect way, for me at least, and hopefully you'll find it helpful as well. If you're anything like me this time of year, the seeds are pouring in. I've placed way too many orders for new seeds this year, considering that I really don't have that large of a vegetable garden space, but still it's kind of becoming a little addiction. So in my old way of storing seeds, just using the Ziplocs, even though the bags were getting kind of thicker or fatter with so many packets of seeds, they still wouldn't stand upright. So that meant they were always falling over, and since the seed packets never really quote unquote like reseal, there was always the risk that different seeds might fall out of the bags, and then you'd never know like where they came from, which variety of tomato or so forth that they belong to. And another issue was that as my seed collection was getting bigger, the different types of seeds were outgrowing the small Ziploc bags. Like I would get so many types of tomato seeds, and then they would need multiple Ziplocs to hold them in. And then how to store the actual larger Ziplocs themselves. So I would usually just end up standing them upright on a shelf in the basement with all my gardening supplies. It wasn't ideal. It was so easy for them to get lost or pushed to the back of the shelf or some other way damaged or misplaced. So last year I just so happened to come across what became the perfect way to store my seeds. I was surfing online, probably looking for crafting or art or sewing supplies, and I saw this plastic bin and had a light bulb moment, like this might be the perfect thing for garden seeds. So I measured the compartments and the dimensions of the bin, and it looked like it might be perfect as far as size. And so I ordered one just to try it out, and I always figured if it doesn't work, I can use it for art and sewing supplies the way it was intended to. And when it got here and I put some of my seeds in it, it was perfect. It's almost like how did they know? I'm sure the manufacturer never intended it to store gardening seeds, but it's perfect for that. So I will show you it. So this is it. Give you an overall view here. It's just called Art Bin, and I'll put a link down in the description in case you guys are interested in getting one of your own. But it's just some type of plastic, and it's on a little bit of a hinged lid there with these latches to secure it closed, and inside are 2 rows, and then within each row there are these dividers that can be used, or you can pull them out and not use them. I did go ahead and keep all of the dividers in because it separates the compartments and it helps the seed bag stand up. So I still do keep my seed packets inside of a Ziploc in case the seeds fall out. And also if I do seed saving, I can keep the seeds that I've saved with the packet that they came from, so I know what those are. And I just keep them in alphabetical order, such as asparagus, beans, celery, and so forth like that. One other good thing that this bin features is the fact that it is portable. So I call it my little seed suitcase. You can carry it, which seems might seem kind of silly having a seed suitcase, but I actually do use the portability of it. So for instance, if I want to do my garden planning for the season at the dining room table and be able to lay everything out, and I can just bring my little seed suitcase to the table with me and be able to know what I have on hand, what I want to plant, don't want to plant this year, might need to order more seeds. Another way I find the portability to be useful is that I can take my little seed suitcase out to the garden with me when it's time to plant the seeds. And I can set the whole thing on my potting bench, and it keeps the seed packets off the ground. Again, easy access. It's been so helpful. I can't really say enough about this simple little tool that's really made my life so much better. So I think I paid right around $30 for this last year on Amazon. So I'm sure the price is probably still pretty similar to that. And $30 might seem kind of steep to pay for something that you're not actively using very frequently, but I am here to tell you that this has eased my gardening life in such a big way. The whole seed storage thing was really getting to be frustrating, and this simple box here has like changed my whole outlook on saving seeds, collecting them, how to store them, how to easily pull the seeds out that you're looking for. It turned out to be the perfect solution. So if you are looking for a better way to store your seeds, I hope you found this helpful. And if you found it helpful, if you would like to hit the like and subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching.